Greetings, citizens. Well, today I want to give you a report on the 2.4N as in Nancy patch. Last night when it came out, nobody could get in. Pretty much everyone's having code 1 errors, but that must have been server side because they actually went and got that resolved. Let's start by saying the frame rate is great. There's some occasional times where it freezes for a moment to load an asset. I think it's something that can be tweaked, but the frame rate is even better than it was in L, which is great. I would guess, because I didn't have a frame rate counter on, but getting in the 50s in OLSR, which is not bad. And right here, of course, you see they fixed the EVA on the armor that was broken in the last patch, so I'm glad to see that back. That's like the first thing I tested before I got too far into the game. And yeah, so far so good, and let's take a look at the rest of it. ICC missions appear to be fixed. I didn't have any problems with those. Pirates responding incorrectly. Now here, I'm just going to go and check out one of the communication relays. And as you can see, there's a good amount of players here, a good amount of pirates. The frame rate is pretty good. Basically, everything's running really smoothly. And I didn't have any hiccups at all. In fact, I talked to one gentleman on the server. He said that he was on for about 4 hours last night before he got his first code 7. So, from looking at this, guys, this very much may be something that's very, very close to release. Even the ships are spawning on the decks now. So it looks like they've resolved almost, as I say, all the blockers. Yes, there's still a few hiccups here and there, especially with the ship's landing gears, like retracted. It'll say like landing gear retracted. Landing gear. It'll take off successful, landing gear retracted or whatever. You keep doing that over and over and over. Sometimes in space, when you're like doing salvaging or something, and you're somewhat near basically floating debris, things like that. I think they just need to make landing gear have a manual button and just call it a day, because the automated stuff just doesn't work. But basically, other than that, these aren't things that are by far anything close to a blocker. So I think you'll probably be looking at a 2.4 release this week. I would guess you could probably release it on this build alone. So look forward to that, and just want to give you my update on that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time, citizens. But all I can say is this, is if you're a fan of the original Doom 1 and Doom 2, didn't really like Doom 3, and wanted something that feels more like the intent of the original Doom and brought to life in a modern graphical way.